Yo, what's going on, guys? MLG Andy here, back with another gameplay, and this is on the PlayStation Network. And just as the PlayStation Network, so with that being said, I finally picked up a cord to record on my PlayStation. I couldn't record HDMI. My capture card does not record PlayStation on the HDMI, but it does record the Xbox on HDMI. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how my capture card works. This is CTF Firing Range. This is a team scrim preparing for Columbus in just under 2 weeks now. And this is also I guess you could say a follow-up to our CTF Firing Range spawn trap. And let's just jump into this gameplay right now. Now we have the proper setup, except that we weren't watching the C tunnels, and they come into our flank. And that's one thing I want to talk about right now. It's not how you start, but it's how you finish. We can start a game winning 70 points in domination, but if we end up losing, it doesn't matter. So, and I want to get into that quote a little bit, because I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a huge Heat fan. And no, I'm not a bandwagon jumper thingy-mabob. Let me correct myself. I am a huge LeBron fan. Look at my clan tag, LBJ6. LeBron James 6. I've been rocking that clan tag since he took his talents to South Beach. But I've been a LeBron fan since let's see, two or 3 years now. I started watching him a lot before they went to Beijing for the Olympics. And the reason I'm talking about the Heat or whatnot is Dwayne Wade just won their Game 4 against the Bulls tonight. 3-1 is the series right now. But Dwayne Wade, in his post-conference with Craig Sager, said it's not how you play the first minute, it's how you play the last minute. So that kind of coexists with my saying that I say it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So we don't really have a great start off in this game, but we got a strong finish, and we'll worry about the finish a little bit later. One thing I want to get to talk to you guys about is Game Battle profile views just started working again, and they finally fixed up some of the glitches they had on their system. So if you guys play Game Battles, I'll give you a link description to my profile. You guys should add me. And Game Battles and Twitter are the best way to get in contact with me. Also leave my Twitter below. I don't know if you guys have Twitters. I know 90% of you have a Game Battles account, so if you want to befriend me and talk to me on there or Twitter, it's probably the easiest way to get in touch with me. And let's go back to our setup. Look at our setup. We got 2 wood. We got the guy in trailer pushing maybe a little bit too much into trailer, but once again, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So with that being said, I got a 2-piece, but I'm hesitant, and I die. Ultimately, we don't get the flag cap. We had the proper setup, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So another thing I want to talk to you guys about is I'm sorry that I have not been posting. The reason I haven't been posting, like I said, is I just got my PlayStation connector, whatever it's called, connector, converter. I don't know the proper terminology for it, but so I'm sorry I haven't posted in 3 or 4 days now, and I didn't have good gameplay to post right in the beginning of the day due to we didn't have our team on, and I didn't just want to throw content out there. I'm not gonna throw content out to you guys that I don't feel is good or helpful. And this video is a whole CTF, but like I said, I'm trying to go into in depth with the spawn traps. It's kind of like a follow-up. Leave a comment below if you guys want to see a actual follow-up, like my last summit follow-up. Didn't ask for any likes, and that was one of my most liked videos. And let's get into the like situation. I'm not gonna ask likes from you guys, except on my spawn trap series. Those are the ones that I put the most time and effort, and those, in my opinion, are the ones that are the most helpful to the community, you guys being the community, and people who aren't subscribed to me and who watch my videos anyway. So That's the only way I'm going to ask for thumbs up. I'm not going to ask for thumbs up on this video. I'm not going to ask for thumbs up on listen-ins. I'm only asking for thumbs up on Spawn Trap. Like I said, those take 3 to 4 hours to make, and those are my best content. It's the reason that like 70% of you guys are subscribed to my channel, basically, or strictly due to the Spawn Trap, and that's completely fine with me. But if you guys would, leave a comment, if I'm not doing something, if I'm not describing it clear enough, leave me a comment. I'll try and help get back to you, or I will get back to you. I'll try and help you. Is what I'm trying to say. If you have a question, I'm gonna answer it, guaranteed. My channel's not big enough to where I'm getting millions of inboxes on, just stupid stuff. If you have a question, and I'm not talking about, what are you talking about, MLG? I'm talking about a legitimate question. If you don't know the proper transition to put in the Spawn Traps, hit me up with a drop box below. And like for instance, on this play, we had 2 go down earlier. We didn't pull the flag. A lot of people might have been like, whoa, you should have pulled then. But now that our team is up, I'm going to pull the flag. And no disrespect to that guy right there, but he got shit on. I'm just kidding, but for real. And Midget King gets a guy in the middle, steals to the kills. Like in my video description, he was watching my back. This is a team-based game. That's why it's called Team Ladder on Game Battles, or Team Tactical, or whatever. You have to rely on your teammate to do some of the work. And if you don't feel comfortable in your team, you should drop somebody, whether it be you leaving or them leaving. And so this is a great way to end the first or the second side, or not in the second. What am I saying? Well, we get 2 flag caps back to back relay, so it's really good working for us right now. Now this is some sloppy gameplay by me. I should have waited for the guy behind me to be set up. I kind of rushed things, and that's what you get when you rush. I should have waited for him to be on that head glitch. And personal opinion, I think we should have pulled right there. We're in setup, but as we get 3 down, and then right here we get 4 down because I get pooed on by a flying squirrel. Oh man. So right now I'm rocking the 23-8 with a flag cap and a flag return, and we're up 2 to 1, I believe, overall. They got a flag cap on the first side. Couldn't really do anything that first side. I don't know what that guy was doing with a pistol. Leave a comment below what you guys want to see. The Spawn Trap series, for sure, next is going to be CTF on Hanoi. A lot of people said Hanoi and Havana. Well, that's what it says, Hanoi or Havana. But I got Hanoi about 80% of the time, and that guy did not get turned on. Somebody gave me a call out, and I reacted to it. So sorry for my chair making noise, but Hanoi's going to be next. Somebody made a comment about Boss Jacoby. Already did a description on the Hanoi setup, but I'm not going. No disrespect to Boss Jacoby. Someone said he did the basics. Well, I'm going to go a little bit more in depth about pressure points. All the etc. on the Spawn Trap series. Pressure points and choke points and where people should be set up, etc., etc. And I got a question for you guys. I know some of you guys have to watch sports. What sports do you watch, and what team do you watch? Because, like I said, I'm a huge Heat fan, and looks like they're taking their talents to the NBA Finals. And let's go Heat. So this gameplay is coming to an end with a minute left. They get this flag cap ultimately, so they tie the game 2-2. And we kind of stressed out. We're like, wow, we just slipped. We just let them come back to tie it. And we get 3 down. I'm gonna push the jungle because my team's already in the middle. We get 4 down. And once again, we should have pulled the flag. Even though Midget was stunned, he should have pulled it. And Ape and Stills, the support people, get picked off. And I know that 3 people are coming off spawn. I get one of them. One, fortunately, team kills. And going to one of my choke points that I was talking about in my video. This is a pretty good choke point. I see 15 seconds left on the clock. Now, a lot of teams would not have pulled here, but the reason I pulled there is strictly due to the fact that if they had pulled our flag, I'm not saying they did, if they pulled our flag and they had the chance to score it, I'm just going to be in the back of the map. And look at that clutch flag cap with like 0.10 seconds left, dropping the 32 and 11, 2 flag caps and a return. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is iDyslexia Have.